Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't
weird.
paid with you.
Yeah, weird.
I ain't finna play with you. Man, I gotta come clean like a man.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby.
They begin the drive with Charles. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hold it right quick.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Right here.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on second down. Vick got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. A first down carry for Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
He said that quick. He said that quick. He said that quick.
He completes it to Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback.
You gotta get out that man's train. Get out his train. Get out his train. You gotta get out his train. You gotta get out his train.
Where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And here's another interception. The 3rd of this
Devin fucking White. Hey, pal.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on second down. Vick. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
Hey, you got 3 down.
Vick to the air again. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up second
February
and goal
6th, part 2, February 6th. H-Time, you seen that shit, bro? Why he so, why? Oh, man, I threw some pop shit, but Andre Rogers couldn't get in there.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I do.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he pushes
forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll
get a yard down to about the 1. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Well, they're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Derrick Henry.
They're literally the best player in the league.
For a Falcon touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 4th touchdown on the year.
He most
the Falcons push.
He don't have no. He don't never have no bad season.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
And he don't say nothing. He go hoop, bro. That's what's
now
up.
After the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Man.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Man, he got it.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ooh, Tremaine. You want Tremaine Edmonds. I know who you want, H-Time. You want Tremaine Edmonds. From the Bills. You want Tremaine Edmonds or Trey White, one of them. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, you do fuck with A. Oliver.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts...
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
No, I don't know him.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving.
Always something with Tyreek Hill, dog.
Game, you name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
What the hell? Oh.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My nigga Devin White, boy.
In there to get him for a loss of 3, and it
that
will
team,
be 4th down.
Are you watching him right now? He's better than Deion.
Football players, but Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Yo, this nigga Dane going crazy.
Now is sack.
This nigga,
he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
Huh? That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Matt Ryan.
Get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and
who else I gave? I gave up some shit. I gave up like 4 players. Matt Ryan. Oh, yeah. Matt Ryan. Jesse Tuggle. Yeah. He said nigga for that whole shit.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Vick will look to throw on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And another negative play there as they stop him again.
That's why they didn't put him. That's why they didn't put him.
To throw, Vick. Dancing to his left. Caught on the slant.
Got it that time.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. To Vecchio to add the PAT.
Go to his page. Go to his page.
And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34.
Hey, I hope I play. Hey, Sam, I hope I see you. If I make the Super Bowl.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Bro, these niggas still fight here, bro.
Back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first
no,
half,
that's Jeffo Cooler.
throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You got what?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, While at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good.
Oh, Avery Cannon, yeah, I had to get by it. I
think he's starting to answer those
I
questions.
had to get by it. I had to get by it, bro.
Physical guy.
Steps away to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
On play action, Vic. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
He said Lil Nubby.
This fielded at the 2. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They run. Charles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. A little juke. Shreds the tackle. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
That's that young nigga. That's that young nigga.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Vic to throw it. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
No.
Third and long for Vic. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Vic now. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
They'll run on first down. It's Holmes. And down inside the 15 he goes.
You feel me? Gonna catch it and get smacked, though, like
it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Mahomes.
Let me get my ball back. Let me get my ball back.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position.
I got both of them.
That's the point. Whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles
get out of this, Vic.
because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there.
Vic,
and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
To try again after the sack. Vic eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it. Precise.
Why
if you're 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
What is that? If I'm with my boys, I'm with my son.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
You feel me, though? You see it.
Holmes. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Attack! Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We'll go right forward. You Here's
Mahomes to throw.
I knew that was going to fuck me up.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
That's a good
now
game.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
You feel me, though? Like, bro.
And he will be brought down here.
Oh, this nigga Dane. This nigga Dane just dunked JaVale. Dane crazy. Dang, Iverson mixed with fucking.
There for their next drive.
Oh, nah, Dang like another Kevin
Johnson
type shit.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Devontae!
Run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
He got, Dang got 30 in the third quarter.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
He's checking.
Off the play fake, Vic. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Hey, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
A big play there.
Royal, stop playing with me.
And the Falcons push further out in front. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on,
he thought I was going to run that shit again.
He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Now, after the touchdown,
I knew he was going to be a bum.
To kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah,
we all know the teams never want to use
Look at Dave. Dave told me they can't fuck with me. This nigga Dave's crazy.
Right here, right now. That return just set him up for points.
Bro,
it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
He going crazy, bro. Dang, bro. He just pulled up for 3 and 1. Then looked at the crowd and said they can't fuck with. And he said they can't fuck with me. That nigga Dave crazy.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace. Maybe go 2 minutes.
Yeah, they kind of like to. They ain't got 34. The third quarter ain't nowhere near over.
The drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
The Blazers are continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
It's on ESPN.
It doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone.
No, it's 4 minutes left in the third.
And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
Yeah, the game on ESPN. It's a trip. It's a trip to Kobe game. It's the first game of the second trip.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
Yeah, he did.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Oh, he missed me. Yeah, Kuzma tripping. He is tripping. They gonna get him up out of there. Oh my God!
On the dive, and he has
Bro,
it. What a catch!
I'm too high. My mind playing
there,
too.
But it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Bro, look what just happened, bro. That's
that kind of a catch. That spectacular and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he can put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he
Man,
doesn't get what he really wants.
Like that. Bro, I got this, bro. Trust me.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes.
Ooh, he ran across the route.
And he's got this down to the 35.
What's up?
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
He the coach. He the coach. The Saints a new nigga. The Saints a new nigga. Nah, he just came in.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception.
I just got another kid to keep looking.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
He trying me, though.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now,
He's
just not
me, though.
completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
Oh, he did text me. He said, yo, I'm going to stick this game out, but I'm bouncing up. All you need to do is rush
but
it.
right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself.
Now big stretch, he wants the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
It's like who can see
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Who's that nigga, man?
Check 59, Mike. Hey, 43. 59. Let's go, let's go.
Nigga sound like he's talking from outer space.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw again.
Yeah, nah, we can't hear that name.
Mahomes. That's complete. It's Charles.
That nigga can do me.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Bro. Y'all, bro, fuck this game, bro. I'm finna watch game.
Mahomes now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
This nigga game on some other shit, man. Oh, he finna pull up again. I gotta call timeout. I gotta call timeout. I'm trying to see this shit. This big thing.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And
he's
right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yellow. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off
And
the
that
field.
is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Man,
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd
bro.
quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah, let's get set lunch.
Nah, he is, but bro, he hot,
They
bro.
fake the
What you
give.
doing?
Now
Get the ball up,
Mahomes.
bro.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked
He out here
multiple
doing
times.
everything.
We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Rolling to his right. That one complete to Okoye. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. Rush in.
A 1st down carry here for Charles. And they come out just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
He missed that one.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Where's he on?
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Barker on to
kick
look at his head, bro. I thought he was from the slums of Detroit. This nigga is.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Kuzma, bro. He gotta be from the Birds, bro. Ain't no real nigga doing that. Fucking blonde.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession. Led to it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Yeah, bro, this guy.
Third and short yardage. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Oh, he got a tick and started going crazy.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
He started cutting the ref out like on some street nigga shit.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the first down.
Kyrie went crazy too. Kyrie went had 54.
Nice job by that defensive front.
They didn't play nobody.
Short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Yeah, this nigga ain't been doing this, though. That's just crazy.
Mike, check, 59.
And he diamond it off. That's crazy, bro.
It'll be Vic once more. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Got hurt.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
This is a touchdown right here, man.
Vic now from the 50.
This is a touchdown right here, though.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vic. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now here's Vic. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 18. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. totally off his game right now?
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this is intercepted.
Deion White, bro. Deion White.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Every time.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. In for the score. And the Falcons capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Like even if you gotta work, man, nigga, you in the video, let your opponent know, feel me?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. In trouble here, down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I'm on
3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Get up out of here, Deion. Get up out of here, Deion. Get up out, man. Get up out, man. Get up out, man.
He takes this one back into the end zone of the
Get up out, man. This for the culture. This for the culture. That's why I got the Falcons. This is what I'm bringing the culture back. That's why I got the Falcons on y'all for me, man.
Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed.
To the pop, man.
Reinforced.
Extra point up and good.
My baby from right outside of the. Hey, I'm bringing the culture back for them, bro. Let's go.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
Anytime my big bro, all we do is play each other, bro. I be beat.
This is taken at the 3. And he's got room.
That's cap. That's cap.
It's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hold on, let me talk. The last league. Hold on, bro.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't begin to tear you up.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
We went 1-1 against each other in the last game.
On 2nd down.
We was in the same
Ray Campbell flies in to blow that play up. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Throwing his Mahomes on 3rd. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Yeah, man, he's just trying to throw to Tyreek. And if Tyreek ain't open, he doing the take down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll run
it. You better slide, nigga. You better slide. I told you better slide. I'll take the phone man, kid. I told you better slide.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, at least he stayed. At least he stayed.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. Jones has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire...
Portland's been playing zone on all baseline out of